Welcome back to the Rec Combat. It's your boy Chesco. I'm here with Isaiah. I am here with Luis. And we are here to recap UFC. I'm sorry. UFC 306. Noche UFC. O'Malley versus Valashvili.
All right. So next fight is going to be featherweight bout between Brian Ortega and Diego Lopes.
Okay, so it was like 2 seconds in. I'm not wrong, right? It was like 2 seconds in. And it was 2 seconds in, and Diego Lopes had hit Brian Ortega around 17 times.
Yeah.
And I thought, did you think it was over?
Dude, I thought it wasn't be over.
Me too.
Yeah.
Did he make a mistake going down the ground with him?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think he did. I think he would have let him back up. He would have finished him.
Yeah, because he was out.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to, like, fake it, but he would fall. Like,
I thought Brian Ortega would have done better in this fight, but no. Diego Lopes was dominating the whole fight.
Which is crazy. On the ground, I think Ortega was better.
Yeah, I think so.
On the ground, Ortega was better.
He kept letting him back up.
The thing is, I think it's funny. If that doesn't happen, which it obviously did, I think if they fight again, Ortega wins.
Nah, I don't.
Why?
I think it would have gone very similar to the Yair Rodriguez fight. The first Yair Rodriguez fight, so the second Yair Rodriguez fight, Yair Rodriguez won the first round clearly and almost ended Ortega. Ortega at that point realized, I can't stand with this guy. Yeah. And then went to the ground. Now, I think the difference in this fight is that he just was out. Yeah. He couldn't recover. Yeah. Like, he got hit so bad that at that point, he was half a man at that point. And I think if he would have just got rocked a little bit, not the way he got hit, I think in the second round, because Isaiah said it in the preview, Brian Ortega is tough. So if he would have still been in his senses for the second round, I think he's like, okay, well, let's turn this into a ground fight, and he would have won it.
You think he takes him down, though? Because Diego Lopes is good on his feet, on his back, too.
He is. I don't think he ends them, but I just think from what I saw, Brian Ortega that was clearly, what's the word? Compromised. I felt he was better still on the ground.
Yeah.
And imagine Brian Ortega is not compromised. So, I don't know. That's just my theory.
I still don't think that it's going to be that. It would be that.
I think he didn't perform good at all. I remember even like at the end of the second round, I don't know if it was Cormier or Joe Rogan. It's like, this is a much better round for Ortega. I don't think he landed a single strike in the second round.
Oh yeah, he just didn't get mauled.
Yeah.
And then the third, it went back to like where it started.
Yeah, he got dropped at the end of third.
Yeah, he got dropped at the end. Yeah, but it's, I don't know.
I think the thing with Diego though, I think I guess I kind of not found a hole, but I see like but the commentators kind of talked about it, is I think every time he throws like a combo, he tenses up, which is why he hits hard, but over the fight he gets tired. But Ortega was never really able to push that pace.
No, yeah. Is it Diego Lopes? I'm not saying Brian Ortega is not a real test, but I think the matchup was favorable. If he goes like his ground game was a little iffy to me in this fight.
Diego Lopes?
Yes. To me, it was a little iffy. Honestly, to me, it was. It's like, so what are you going to do against Aljamain?
I think he's also been used to mainly more attacking off his back rather than, like, attacking from the top position.
Yeah, probably. But I don't think that's good.
Yeah.
Like that's not good in the UFC.
Take me down.
Yeah, it's like...
Have ground control.
That's great for jiu-jitsu, but that's not the great place to be. Like, I think that's one of Oliveira's flaws. He's so dangerous from his back, but I'm like, there's guys that are comfortable there.
That just won't take risks.
Yeah,
hold you. Like a Marab or Bilal.
There's guys that are just comfortable there. So it's like, what are you going to do against Aljamain? If you can't wrestle, what are you going to do against Eliav? Like Volkanovski could just decide to wrestle you, even though he honestly doesn't have to.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I don't think your stand-up is not better than Volkanovski. So your stand-up is definitely not better than Holloway can avoid the ground better than anybody. Your stand-up is definitely not better than Topuria. So it's like, how are you going to do against those guys? I just think Brian Ortega is the best name and your best favorable matchup.
Yeah.
The rest of the matchups, now that Well, he thinks he's gonna take over that third. I mean, nobody's told him that. Well, Brian Ortega is gonna be third forever. So, he's like, I'm sorry, bro. You're still gonna be 12th or whatever you are, because Brian Ortega ain't losing third. Brian Ortega will forever be third. So,
do you think he gets title shot now?
No. Well, let's talk about it. The featherweight division is in a funny spot. There's great matchups. There's not a lot of title contenders, I would say, because again, Max Holloway, and now you added a third one, because Topuria, Max Holloway, and Volkanovski are still a problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you see Aljamain Sterling beating any of them? No. You say Eliab beating any of them?
Maybe.
Like, which one? Holloway?
If he could take him down, yeah.
If he could take him down, right? Who else are we talking about? And now Diego Lopes. Those three. I guess those should be the top 6, right?
Yeah.
So, which one of those three? Now, those three are new guys that weren't here, a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
So that's exciting, right? Because all we were looking for was, who the hell are these guys be? Josh Emmett? Are they going to be Yair Rodriguez? Or are they going to be Brian Ortega? And we Korean Zombie. We know none of these guys can beat them, right? So now our thing is like, now our question is, can these three who, again, we don't see them as really title contenders, but they're new. They're new blood. So I would like to see Yair Rodriguez against Diego Lopes. That would be a fun fight. I don't think it's a fight that's going to decide anything, but it would be a fun fight. Aljamain Sterling against Arnold Allen is a fun fight.
Aljamain's fighting Evloev.
Yeah, that's a fun fight, right? And those are the two quote unquote. If they win, I think. When do they fight?
In October, like the couple weeks.
So, for example, because Volkanovski's not gonna fight for anything that's not a title, right?
I feel like he may try to fight at 55. Though.
At 55, yeah, but at 45, he's not fighting if it's not for a title. So, I think Holloway to Poirier, winner gets Volkanovski. That's simple.
Who do you think wins that one?
I have no idea. No idea.
That's the one that's the most up in the air, huh?
No idea. It's because we don't know how the stand-up is going to go. If the stand-up goes, if it's just a boxing fight, then yeah, Topuria is going to win. If it turns into a striking fight, I think Holloway wins. If Topuria tries to shoot, it's going to say a lot.
Yeah.
I think it's going to say a lot. I don't think he's going to get him down.
Say a lot, as in like he'd rather go down and
he's going to lose.
Stand up. Oh, okay.
If he shoots, I think he's going to lose. Like, because Holloway, again, now we are looking a lot into Holloway, but it was a 155, right?
What?
Ooh.
Dang. That's exactly what they needed to.
Pass interference. Anyways, what you call it? So I don't know. We don't know who's gonna win that fight, but what we do know is winner gets Volkanovski, right?
Okay.
So I think if they fight in October,
even if it's Max Holloway,
huh?
Even if it's Max Holloway,
I think so.
You think what?
If Max wins, he'll fight Volk.
Yeah, he'll fight Volk.
That'll be what, like the 16th time,
fourth time.
But
it's like this time Holloway has the title, so
right.
Unless, and what you call it? So I think the timetable shoots for like the winner fights Diego Lopes.
Yeah.
The timetable is like the winner of Aljamain Sterling versus Eliab can fight Diego Lopes, and then that's a title eliminator there. Because
you should just make brackets for this, man. They should just make like a bracket for this.
It's crazy. So I don't know. It's like the 145 is a little bit more exciting now. It's more open, and let's be honest, Max Holloway and Volkanovski are probably out in the next 2 years. So having these three new guys involved in it helps it, because I don't want these two guys to leave in the next 45 champion is Josh Emmett. It's like having Raquel Pennington as like, why is I'm no disrespect to Raquel Pennington. Myra Dumont, that's her name? Dumont? The one that cut?
Oh, yeah.
She looks like a beast. Like, honestly, I feel like who fought for the bantamweight title? Bueno Silva and Pennington? She could probably beat him in the same night on like a tag team match. Or how do they call it? Like when there's 2 against 1?
Oh, handicap?
Yeah.
A three-way.
A handicap match. Like, she is legit.
Triple threat.
She is legit. She is crazy good.
Who's the new girl that's coming in? Like Kelly Harrison.
Yeah, she's fighting in October. Too.
Yeah, that's a problem. I don't think she can make 135 that many times, man. I'm sorry. She weighs like 190 pounds. I don't know how she gets down to 135.
Yeah.
Like, so, yeah.
Julia Pena's fighting soon. I think it's the next.
She's
Yeah,
fighting
it's
for the
on that
title
card.
against
Against Pennington.
Pennington.
You think she beats Pennington?
Yeah, I think she runs
Yeah.
over Pennington.
So then, who do you think is good? It'll be her against Kelly
Harrison.
Harrison? Or not
If
yet?
Kayla Harrison wins that fight.
Yeah.
I think that's actually a good fight, though.
Yeah.
I think that's a good test for Kayla Harrison. But 145, yeah, it's exciting. But Diego Lopez is he thinks he's gonna get 3. I'm telling you, he's not.
Well, who was saying? I think it was one of the announcers, whether it was Joe Rogan or Daniel Cormier. That's like, okay, well, he deserves number 3. But
Ain't happening, bro.
He'll get 3.5. Not 3.
It ain't happening. Whenever the Vince McMahon comes out, I think we're gonna watch it. About a week later, and or a couple of days later, and do a reaction video to it, with maybe a couple scenes attached here and there. Well, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. See you next time. Peace.